This is my review of Season 1, Episode 1 of White Lotus. Now, in the opening scene, we see a man sitting in the airport waiting for his flight. And then there's a couple that sits next to him and they ask him, just talk to him casually. And he tells them that he's on his honeymoon. But we don't see his wife anywhere. That's a little curious. Okay, and then they ask more about where he went and where he was. And then they realize that a person had died there. And they ask that about him, and he doesn't really respond much to that. Now, immediately, I'm curious whether or not maybe his wife was the one who died. But we have to wait and see about that. And then he goes over to the window of the airport and looks at a body being loaded onto the flight. Probably the body of the person who died. And that's the opening scene. And then we rewind back to, I think, a week before, where we see a bunch of people on a boat heading to an island. And I think this opening episode is centered around 4 sets of people. Now, there's the couple who was on their honeymoon, the guy and his wife. Then there seems to be a family. A mother, father, daughter, son, and her friend. And then there seems to be one lady that's just by herself. And we see the staff at the hotel. I think they are involved as well. Now that's what the opening scene. That's how the opening scene is. And then they head to the island and they check into the hotel. And we see all of them interacting with. We don't see them interacting with each other. We see the couple talking about things, and the family talking about things and getting set in. And we also see the staff talking to each other. Now, when you look at the couple, it seems that like the guy, they had their room mixed up. They were supposed to get a better room, but they didn't get it. So he's a little frustrated and is intent on making sure they get the room. But his new wife doesn't seem all that bothered about it and tells him that it's okay. Then we see the family. Now we see the daughter and the friend talking a lot, and then we see the husband and wife talking about when he saw the doctor and he's waiting for the result of something. Now he doesn't know what the disease is exactly, but he's waiting for that, so he's a little worried about that. And then we see the lady who came alone. Now apparently she brought her mother's ashes with her. And for some reason, now we don't really know we don't know exactly what's going on with her. There seems to be some issue, I think. But yeah, these are all the characters, all the people that come to the island. And then we see the hotel staff. Now apparently one of the staff who's just joined and it's her first day, she's pregnant and apparently about to go into labor. So it honestly doesn't make sense why she would decide to join this late into her pregnancy. I mean, I understand she needs to work and all, but still it's a bit risky. I mean, later on she even says that she's just about a week away. But yeah, she ends up going to labor at the end of the episode, which is interesting twist, I guess. And yeah, that's that about the staff. Now about the couple that came, the honeymoon couple. Now apparently the wife doesn't seem all that intent with their marriage. I mean, she seems a little unsure or something. That's the vibe I keep getting off her. And the family, well, they're just dealing with their things. The daughter and her friend are just going about talking and doing things. And honestly, the first episode is pretty tame, especially considering the fact that it opened with a person having died and a body being loaded into the plane. I mean, I honestly thought we might see someone die at the beginning first episode, and it's a mystery of how she died, what happened. I mean, that would be a good cliffhanger, but no, we don't really see any of that in the first episode. So it was a bit ordinary, I guess. I mean, we'll have to wait and see what happens in the next episode. Maybe it happens in the next episode. I mean, obviously, since some person died, there must be something serious going on. So I'm waiting to see that. But yeah, overall, this was a basic intro episode. Nothing too big going on there. Yeah, now, I don't think I missed anything. This is about all that's happening. So yeah, that's my review of the first episode of Season 1 of White Lotus.